Hey guys, Leland Baptist here, and I want to give you all an update within the Ignite Business software. So, one of the things that drives most people crazy is when they're working out of multiple browsers. And as you all know, when you're using something like Google Chrome, the browsing space or the memory space that it takes up is pretty heavy. So, although Google Chrome tends to be ideal over time, the more windows or tabs you have open, the heavier Google Chrome can get, and the more that it can actually slow down your computing process, right? Your CPU. So here's the cool thing. Ignite Business Software has now made it to where if you're someone who has been juggling in between browsers using, let's say, Ignite Business Software as your CRM, and you're also using, let's say, Canva or even Google Drive for documents and storage, you can now connect both of those and you can actually work simply within Ignite Business Software. So in other words, once you enable permissions, the software itself will be able to actually allow you to edit your pictures, your photos, your videos that you would normally edit through Canva. It's going to be quickly integrated, and I'm giving an example. So right here, I have my Google Drive already integrated. And if I want to go ahead and integrate and connect my Canva, I'm first going to log in. Then we're going to go to media storage on the bottom left hand side where we are. And then we'll click on where it says connect Canva. A separate window will open up where it's going to ask you to provide your authorization. And then let me do that real quick for you guys. All right, so the separate window that pops up or tab for me is this one here that you see. And it asks me to select through my different teams that I have access to. I'm now going to allow it access. And then we're going to switch back once it is connected. Here we are. And now that we're connected, here's the cool thing. So if I'm working on something and I want to edit it within Canva itself, I would hit these three buttons here and then go to edit. Okay. So let's say, you know what? I'm going to go to Canva and I'm actually going to pull it in. Let me refresh this real quick. Okay. So let's say that I want to edit my logo or even this thumbnail. I'm going to hit the three icons right here, three dots, excuse me, and then click on edit in Canva. And within Ignite Business Software, it is actually going to, boom, just like this, open this editor for me, okay? Now, what makes this even better is, as I'm editing this, I can change what I want. And let's say I add a text, and I say something as simple as this, new, right? Change my colors to yellow. Make it a little bit bigger, bigger for me. Okay. All right. And now I'm done. Let's see what else I can access. On the left-hand side, underneath the words media storage, there's a drop down and it says my media. I'm able to go to Pixabay to actually search for additional things that I want. So let's say I said a ball or something like that. It'll pull up those things. And remember, both Pixabay and Unsplash are all free, okay? Now if I go to Canva, it's going to pull in all of the things that I already have within my Canva, okay? So again, this is the one that was done 2 days ago. This is the one that was done 2 minutes ago, all right? You already see that it was edited and it's automatically updated, okay? Now, what if I choose to go to anything else? So we have my media, that's what's on here, on the storage, various backgrounds, Canva, and then when I connect the Google Drive as well, click accept once more. Here we are. So now that we have the Google Drive connected, we can also look and see what media is already in the Google Drive as well. So this makes things super easy, right? Because just makes things super easy, because normally what would happen is that you have to bounce in between these different repositories. But now you're able to have them all accessible within your own CRM. So I don't have to wonder or log into Canva, etc., look for a particular creative that I have. I can just pull it right in automatically. So it makes it easy. And again, I can still edit this particular thing as well. It pops open for me, and then I go ahead and I'll do my edits, etc. It will then make the changes, saves it automatically, and then ultimately makes it available for me to just use it over and over again how I want to, without me having to go through all that harsh back and forth. Okay. So I'm excited for this. I hope you guys are excited for it, because it's going to make what you're doing so much easier. Talk to you soon.